Hi everyone, welcome to the Brilliant Little Backyard. Today we're experimenting with 5 different grafts on the devil plant. The first 2 on the first branch are the Gondwana Thunder and the Geranium Kiss. We're doing the Geranium Kiss, inserting the scion into the rootstock, then the Gondwana Thunder. We will protect them with grafting tape and a plastic bag, moist plastic bag to keep the leaf of the tomatoes moist. And the second graft I'm doing after 1 week of the first. On the second branch, which is the Black Beauty now, preparing the rootstock. Then the scion is the tomato Black Beauty. That's indeterminate tomatoes. It will grow really big, producing large tomatoes. And in the same way, I'm going to tie the graft really well with the grafting tape, then cover it with moist plastic bag to keep the graft leaves moist, especially for the first week to 10 days. And that will help it to survive, especially if the weather is really hot. Covering with plastic bag, then the plastic bag I'm tying up also with a string to protect from wind. Now after 1 week of the first graft, I can see the graft is of the Gondwana is doing well. And I put some clay on top of the graft, so protect from the sun, as I noticed it's a bit dry. And also the Black Beauty is doing well, but the Geranium Kiss is not really doing well. I expected that there will always be a dominant graft, and the second graft will die on one branch. So the Gondwana Thunder is doing really well, and also the Black Beauty. Please subscribe, and I will show you the result hopefully soon in the coming up video. The graft, you can see it's taking off really well. That's the Gondwana Thunder. It's kind of black tomatoes, sweet and really tastes really nice. And that's the Black Beauty. That's indeterminate tomatoes, very nice taste. The Geranium Kiss, I think it's gone dying. I will remove it later on. Now the third branch is of the devil plant is grown enough. I will cut it now, prepare it for grafting the eggplant. And I'm going to graft 2 types of eggplant, the Black Beauty, and this is the Black Beauty, preparing the scion. And the second one is the long purple. I know one of them will die and one will survive. Hopefully both survive, but usually if you graft 2 on one branch, one will be dominant and survive. I'm grafting in the same way, the cleft grafting, preparing the scion and the rootstock, and also tying them with grafting tape, and also cover them with a clay and a plastic bag. I will add some water into the plastic bag, inside of the plastic bag, to keep the leaves also a little bit moist to protect them and keep them green and nice until the graft takes off. Please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate every support to the channel. Because the graft is during summer, I'm trying to protect it completely from losing moisture. Although the weather in Melbourne is not really good, one day hot and 10 days really cold. It's not suitable climate to grow eggplant, but it's worth a try. I'm doing some clay also, and this is a plastic bag zip one I'm doing to cover really tightly. Now the tomatoes really doing well. I can see they growing branches and new leaves. And now with the Black Beauty, I'm removing the grafting tape. The graft looks really good, healing well, and the branches growing bigger and faster than the Gondwana Thunder. That's because the Gondwana Thunder is determinate. This one is indeterminate. It will grow larger. Now I will add some clay because the weather was a bit dry the last couple of days. I noticed cracks near the grafting points. Now the geranium kiss is dyed, so I'm removing it. And now we're removing the tape from the eggplant grafts. Looks like the Black Beauty is almost dyed. The long purple looking a little bit better, but considering the weather, I'm doubtful they will survive. Hopefully next year. While the tomatoes grafts doing really well. Now the graft of the eggplant survived, but not really growing. I reckon I'm removing the Black Beauty, but I will see in a week or so what will happen with the long purple. The tomatoes still growing and producing flowers and small fruits, while the eggplant did not survive. I've removed the graft to allow the tree to grow new leaves to graft next year. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video with new update on the graft. Thank you so much.